Well, good morning everyone. It is day 38 of Rona, and yep, I'm off to work, off to LA today. And with me, I've got a very exclusive guest. We've got Glenn Rawlins over here, chauffeur, driver, and the official Channel 9 surf report reader. And today we're going to get a professional surf report from the man.
Good morning, everyone. Well, I got to tell you, I dragged Jeff, kicking and screaming, put him into the car, and having to get him up there to go to LA. The reason is the waves are pumping out in front of his place. Everyone go there because it's really, really good. It's about 5 foot, really clean offshore winds, but that's going to change today. We got really strong northerly winds, big front coming up through the centre of the coast, and yeah, we're going to find really windy, horrible conditions today. But don't tell Jeff, once those winds have gone past, Saturday, Sunday look really perfect. And then Sunday, Monday, there's another southerly front coming through. We're going to get a whole lot of 2 metre, 15-second period swell. So the points are going to be on and the winds are going to be good for sailboarding. So everything's good that Jeff likes, surfing, sailboarding, and everything. So sorry, mate, but you got to do what you got to do.
Got to do what I got to do.
So that's the surf report. Get out, get stuck into it.
Good on you. Thanks, Glenn. And that is us signing off after the official surf report. Well, here we are at Flight Planning, and where we get together, get our iPads out and download all the information. Here's the route from Brisbane through to Los Angeles, showing all the different icing levels, the winds, the turbulence, and so forth. We sort of chart all that, have a look at it. Flight plan gets done by the flight planners. We consider our fuel options, and it's all about figuring out how much fuel we need to get to our destination. We don't just depart with full tanks. We have a fairly light load of fuel just to do the job, and then we'll add on fuel depending on certain circumstances. That's the weather forecast, and that's the en route weather and the turbulence we expect en route through to Los Angeles. So we add all that up, put a fuel figure, and then we get up and head through the terminal, get out to the aircraft to start our pre-flight.
So it looks pretty good.
Yeah, very nice.
Here we are on Rona day, what are we? Day 39.
1 million.
And lovely crew. We've got John Payne, Danny Van Essen, Catherine Givney, and myself on the Qantas 15 to LA, all suited up and masked up, fogging my glasses. And we've got James Townley keeping an eye on us, doing a route check.
Hello.
Hello. Say hi, everyone.
Hi.
Okay. Thank you, mate. Being a heavy crew, I've decided to take on the second officer role today, and I'm doing the walk around. So here's just a photo of the aircraft as we walk around and do an external inspection of the aircraft. And here we are lining up on runway 19, that's the southerly runway. And we actually have been asked to hold position, which is a bit strange, considering there's not much traffic around, but there you go. We'll just hold here for a sec, and then we've got a radar departure, which is just a heading. We get airborne, and they'll give us a left turn, early left turn, to head back out over Moreton Bay and set our course for Los Angeles. Normally we do a instrument departure, but to cut down on time, they've requested a radar departure. So here we are, just coming up now, lining up onto the runway. We're applying full power and getting on our way. I've sped the video up here a little bit just to quicken it along and get some good views of the airport, the aircraft, and Brisbane City as we head along. Get to about 150 knots before we rotate. That's nearly about 280, 300 kilometres an hour. Get airborne, and then we get on our way. Take up the landing gear, retract the flaps, accelerate the aircraft, and get to our climb speed for the departure. So just grab view. Here we are just through the city. There's Brecky Creek just down there on the right hand side, and we're turning left, and then some nice views of Moreton Bay as we head out. I was actually sitting in the back of the aircraft, or just in the passenger seat here. That's how I got some good views, because the cockpit was full of pilots. We had 4 up there, and leaving the 5th pilot, there was no room for 5 of us to sit at the same time. And there we are on our way. So now we're airborne. Not long after takeoff, the windows can automatically be dimmed by the the CSM, and that just darkens the cabin, makes it all nice and cozy. And there's a good view of actually not many people in the business class lounge. We've just kept that basically for crew to be in, and basically keeps us isolated from the passengers further down the back of the plane. And there's no business class being served on this sector. Well, hi everyone, here we are at 37,000 feet. We've been into the flight for about 5.5, 6 hours now, and Galiolo is just off to the right. We've got Honolulu up that way. 5 of us on board, as you saw before, and 3 are having a kit, and Catherine and I are up here at the moment. It's an afternoon, the sun is about to go down in another hour or so, and we'll ease on into the night. So everything's been going pretty well, a bit smooth. We had some weather, we dodged about 100 miles around some weather en route, just north of Fiji. And at the moment everything is fine. So that's it from the Qantas 15. Well, it's break time now, and I'm in my little bed. We've got 2 beds up in the roof of the aircraft. We've got mattress, pillows, some lights, a bit of air conditioning, it's fire extinguisher. There I am under my blanket, tuck my toes in, pretty cozy, a little curtain that wraps around down the feet end. They're really quite comfortable, and just get snuggled in. Got some iPad movies downloaded, got a light, turning it off, and it's good night from me, and it's good night from him. Well, here we are, touching down in Los Angeles at 5:30 in the morning. You wouldn't believe it, at this busy airport, the immigration staff don't start till 6 o'clock, so many aircraft arrive early, and we have to sit at the gate before the doors are open. So we've got a half an hour sit on the ground at the terminal before the doors are open. 3:30 in the afternoon in LA, and this is my breakfast. I'm locked in my room, not allowed out, only allowed room service, which is hardly any. But there I am. G'day. What have we got? Some pumpernickel, some cat food, Weet-Bix, Aussie Weet-Bix, some chocolates, and Vegemite, and a cheese stick or cracker thing. Anyway, I'll just be making up my own meals for the next couple of days. Got the telly here. Look at that, Muriel's wedding in the background. How Australian is that? Good on you, Muriel. And in the room, and heading out of here in about 39 hours. There it is, term of the day. It is break the ice, meaning to commence a project or initiate a friendship. A phrase of the day, here it is breaking the ice. So in early days before rail and road, transport was basically done through shipping, and in the colder climates, the rivers and the inlets to the cities would freeze up, and they'd have to send small ships out there called icebreakers. That would break up the ice to allow the cargo ships and supply ships to enter the city. So before any major project or anything started, the icebreakers always had to go first and do their bit before things could occur. And therefore that saying now is used as an icebreaker. And so that's the term, to commence a project or initiate a friendship. Break the ice. Yep, well, it's room exercise time out with the ADF app. A couple of quick sessions of exercise, good to go. Well, afternoon everyone. It is afternoon here in LA, but it's morning back home. It's 7 hours ahead. Beer of the day, can't get any of it. So what I've got here is my water bottle from the aeroplane with a Barocca in it. This is often drunk 12 hours after beer drinking. Anyway, that's what I've got to drink of. That's all I can hold of, and it tastes all right. So beer of the day, there we go, a Barocca. Signing off, part 1, that's Qantas 15. Give an update tomorrow, some activities in the room, and the flight home, Qantas 16. So cheers.